When Theme Parks Go Horribly Wrong is airing on the television soon, and since this has been announced, the reaction amongst the roller coaster enthusiast community has been very mixed. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what you can expect from this show and talk about the reactions that I've seen online. So what can you expect from this TV programme when theme parks go horribly wrong? Well, there's going to be around 14 different stories talking about incidents and situations that have happened in theme parks in recent history. Those stories are going to be told by people who were there to witness those things happening. In some cases it's roller coaster enthusiasts like myself and other people that I know and that you will probably know. And then I'm going to guess there's other stories that will be told by non-enthusiasts. Whilst our stories are being told, there will be celebrities and other enthusiasts who have also commented on these stories. And that will all be edited to bring the story together, from the person telling the story, from the celebrities commenting on it, and the roller coaster enthusiasts commenting on it. Now I've got to be honest here, before being involved in this project, I haven't, or at least I don't think so, watched any of these series sort of programs when something goes horribly wrong. So over the last couple of days I've taken the opportunity to sit down and watch them on Channel 5 catch up to see what I can expect from this program, because of course when I did the interview there were several different takes, several different things and ways of explaining what I saw and what I'm talking about in this program. So of course I remember bits of that, but I don't remember it all. It happened over like 2 or 3 hours. There was a director at my house, filmed me. We did the story a couple of times just to make sure that he'd got all the information. And then, of course, since that, he will have filmed with celebrities and coaster enthusiasts who will have given their opinion on the story that I was telling. Of course, from the celebrity point of view, they will be probably shocked because they won't know about these stories until now. And then, of course, the enthusiasts, they probably do know about all the stories that are being spoken about, and they will give some informative insight into everything that's going on. So since I posted on social media to say that I was going to be part of this TV show, I've been asked quite a lot, do I think this is going to paint the visitor attraction industry in a negative light? Well, in my opinion, no, but I think that people will take it that way. I think everyone will have their own opinion. People are clearly not happy about this program that's going to be coming on the TV. I'll get to the reaction side of things shortly. But to answer the question, I don't think it is going to have a negative impact on the industry. I think, of course, it will get people talking. There will be a few newspaper articles about it. But this is no different to the big one, stopping on the lift hill at Blackpool. It gets reported on all the time. It doesn't stop people going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I can think of other rides in this country where they've had lift hill stoppages. Hyperia, for example, lift hill stoppages reported. Does it stop people going to Thorpe Park? No. Does the big one, lift hill stories, stop people going on a big one? No. If anything, it highlights the rides and gets people talking about them and thinking about them again. So whilst I do think that people will be unhappy with some of the stories and they will not be happy that this TV show has happened, I think overall, from a general public point of view, it will get people talking about theme parks again, and maybe even encourage people to start thinking about, when am I next going to this park? When am I next going to that park? Because we are entering a time of the year where people stop thinking about theme parks as much as they have been doing for the last 3 or 4 months. And here's some examples of why I don't think it'll be an issue. When you watch the documentary about aircraft situations, let's say, does it put you off flying? It doesn't me. I'll watch it and then I'll still get on a plane. When there's a program on the telly about car crashes, boats sinking, other situations that you always think, please don't let it happen to me, it will very rarely stop you getting on a boat, in a car, on a plane, on a train. And I think this will be the same. I think, yes, people will talk about it. Yes, there will be articles online. Yes, there'll probably be articles in newspapers. There'll be reaction videos on YouTube. But it will not stop people going to theme parks. No chance. So, here's the fun part of this video. Reacting to the reactions. Now, there's not been any awful reactions on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Threads, YouTube. It's always on X, or previously Twitter. It's always that platform where you see the outrageous takes, people getting excessively angry and jumping to conclusions before they've even found out the full details or watched the programme. There is a lot of things going on there at the minute where all I'm going to say is don't jump to conclusions, don't make assumptions about this TV show, watch it first, and then if you're angry after it, then give an angry reaction. I think that's fair, but I think actually being angry about something that you've not seen yet and based off of assumptions, I don't think it's worth getting a high blood pressure over it. Maybe when it's been on, you might not be happy about it and then get angry about it. Fair enough. Now, I understand there is one subject in particular that is going to probably piss people off. There's not a lot I can do about that to change that reaction. But overall, from my understanding, most of this programme is not going to be something that's going to rile people up, upset people. It's more going to just give people a bit of a laugh and go, oh, I can't believe that happened, along those lines. But again, I can't guarantee that. It's up to everybody that watches it. But I honestly think that everybody should at least wait until it's been on the TV and then make your judgments on it. Some of the most ridiculous comments that I've seen about this TV programme are along the lines of, anyone in this TV show does not belong in the community. Right, okay. Let's just remember that Twitter/X is not the theme park roller coaster enthusiast community. It is a very, very small part of a massive community that belongs on Facebook, belongs on Instagram, belongs on Threads, belongs on YouTube, belongs on coaster forums, websites, in person, at events, in many, many more places than just on one platform, which is the angriest platform on the internet. I don't know if I could say who else is in this TV programme, but what I will say is there is one person who has been commenting on all the stories, or at least most of them, that has been a massive part of the roller coaster enthusiast community for well over 30 years. Nobody is going to tell this person if they are or aren't part of the roller coaster enthusiast community. They were one of the first people who were part of all of this. There is no way anyone on any platform is going to tell that person that they do not belong in a community that they were part of creating a long time ago. This TV show is not for roller coaster enthusiasts. It is for nationwide entertainment, for people to watch, for people to learn things, to people to understand how these things happen and why they happen, and then move on from it. It's going to be something that people watch, something they get entertained by, they talk about for a few days, and then they'll be on to the next subject, and it'll all blow over and everyone will have forgotten about it. Enthusiasts will watch it and probably watch it a few times, talk about it, and the conversation will live on amongst enthusiasts. The conversation about it will not live on amongst non-enthusiasts more than 3 or 4 days tops. The media will forget about it. Someone somewhere who's a big name, a big celebrity, politician will do something stupid and everyone will forget about it and move on to the next subject. That's how these things work. Once this TV show has aired, if people are still unhappy or angry with certain individuals about the stories or what they might have said or their opinion on things, I genuinely believe the best way to go about it is to send a direct message, vent your anger to that person, have a chat about it, and then just move on. Everyone falling out publicly does not help anyone's mental health. And there's a lot of people who always talk about mental health on X, but are quite often the ones causing the pile-ons. I'm not naming any names, but let's talk about it through direct messages rather than everyone falling out in public. So the last thing that I'm going to say about the reaction side of it, if you're not happy, send a direct message to someone, sort it out privately, and then everyone can move on without everyone's mental health being affected and everyone feeling like they've constantly got to check the internet to see if they're being abused or their friends being abused or their family are being abused. That, in my opinion, is not acceptable. So that's all from me on this subject. Please let me know in the comments section below if you will be watching When Theme Parks Go Horribly Wrong on Channel 5, Sunday the 1st of September, 6:05. Many thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.